you once said in Official Xbox magazine, where I used to work, we did a feature piece on Live Arcade as it had taken off with the early 360 days.
Yeah.
You said Xbox Live Arcade is not a place for your old ass PS1 games.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
meaning, how I interpreted that at the time was you were wanting to not just have it be a port house and have it, have a lot of original content, but where did that statement come from you? And are you proud that Live Arcade pretty well indeed held true to that in your time there?
Absolutely, and once again, I'll say it wasn't just me. Obviously, I had an incredible team of people that I worked with for many years who built this service together, and then obviously continued it even after I left Microsoft. That was key to the vision behind Xbox Live Arcade, was shoring up the walls of what it was and what it wasn't. You remember, again, those forces, those tidal forces within Microsoft, and even within the development community about what this could be.
Yeah.
You can imagine how people would want to naturally pull it in a bunch of different directions. Once we have a digital distribution pipeline on a console now, wow, let's shove all kinds of stuff in there, old retail games and schlocky stuff and poor quality stuff, and
muddy it up such that no one would even want to use it anymore.
Muddy it up, which comes back to this concept of curation. It was about us having a specific vision for what this service was and wasn't, which was about indie games, casual games, retro games, small games, games that didn't otherwise have a voice.
Right.
In some ways, it was kind of the democratization of console gaming. That was the vision behind Xbox Live Arcade. And there were a lot of people internally that really had an issue with that. Right? They really, just to be honest, they didn't understand it at the time. I don't fault them now, in hindsight, but I can understand we were in the process of building a platform, right, for the future, and a console, and our presence in the console space with the OG Xbox. A lot of these decisions were made that far back. We were only in the console business for a couple of years. And at the time, there was a fear that if we didn't do anything that a large publisher wanted us to do, that we'd be pissing them off and they'd go away, or that we'd blow up our own console. These were real fears. There was a legitimate fear that Xbox Live Arcade was going to cannibalize retail sales and completely destroy the console industry. That was actually a quote I got from one of the internal folks.
The harbinger of death for the entire
The harbinger of death for the entire industry. It was all going to go to hell, and everyone was going to be buying. We were going to ruin price points.
Braid and Limbo will kill everything.
Yeah, $5 and $10 price points. It was going to completely destroy the sort of economic model of console retail publishing and destroy the industry. And we were just like, no, of course. Some of us were like, of course that's not going to happen. But it was important to that, and that's why I made quotes like that, even publicly, and I stand behind those quotes to this day. What we were trying to do was we were trying to set people's expectations externally within the industry and internally at Microsoft, that this was about certain types of games and this wasn't about other types of games.